All right, what up? Peace, peace, peace. Just want to come back with another quick video, real quick, man. Because actually, all praises to first off, I want to give all praises, to the Most High and your house. Y'all hopefully He's blessing y'all day. Seriously, man. Like, no, I just want to share this real quick too, because I had the chance to kind of gotta getting back into it, working out last night. We didn't go to the gym, but I was with a trainer. Somebody invited me to come. So I thank that sister for that too. At the end of the day, we circled up at kind of like a family. And the brother, shout out to I ain't gonna say his name. Shout out to brother that ran the whole thing, the fitness trainer. The brother he circled up and said, "Listen, man, come as a family, stuff like that." And he said, and at the end, he was like, "Listen, I want y'all go in a circle and say, what y'all thankful for, man." He's saying, "Listen." He's gonna go into like his fitness speech, or this motivational speech, I should say, because he said, "Listen," which is very true. Like 80, he said, "Listen, 70% is better than 0%. 80% is better than 0%. It's going all the way hard." He's better than zero. And also, too, he said, "Listen, go in the circle and say what y'all thankful for, man." I realized that, and I really said to myself in the circle, other people gave what they're thankful for, like, life, family. I said life, breath, my lungs, the Most High. The sister I came with, she said, the Most High, just everything in general. But I say that to say it's very important, because I was, listen, like life, breath in my lungs, this very moment, because I'm very thankful for this very moment. I gotta realize that, man. Because listen, man, our life is not our own, man. We are only earth and ashes, man. So seeing people constantly pass away, even this in general, in the word without the word, this people in general in this life, you really gotta appreciate life, man, too. Appreciate this very moment living, like Lamentation says, "What the living man do but had complaining," man. But yeah, man. So I just want to say that real quick, man. But too, before I get that, but what I'm going to go into, man, because I'm sitting here reading Judges. I just felt sitting here reading Judges real quick, and I kind of want to follow up what I did, because actually it's all great, because it's lined up perfectly. I'm kind of glad I just read Judges 17 after I did 16, both because it kind of shout out to it kind of goes into, I also kind of want to follow up on the outward appearance thing, because listen, man, shout out to brother Kwame Call too, and Mashah. I'm sorry, brother, please forgive me, because I always butcher your name, and Aka War too, because I'm gonna go into the importance of the outward appearance, because that's not I kind of want to follow up, keep going in that, because it doesn't always that doesn't always matter, man. Because shout out to brother Kwame Call, because he said, "Listen, man, you could have I just immediately thought when I watched the brothers camps or classes or videos, whatever, I immediately thought of this, because he said, "Listen, man, it don't matter. You could have an ephod and this and that and still be wicked as hell, or you could wear the best garment with best fringes." One, how Shah taught us this. Two, the prophets taught us this, and the Most High taught us. The Most High ain't looking for that, man. He's looking for the inward man, the better man. The actual, because like the brother always said, "Listen, man, you can line them up, and it could be somebody that's dressed so casually, like I meant, the last video I did, the brother, homeless brother I ran into, he dropped a lot of knowledge though, man. He did. He was because I kind of get what he was saying in a roundabout way. So it was that's why I look at him too crazy. I didn't look at him oh, he's a bug out, or he's this, or he's the Looney Tune, he's crazy. I was no, man, because I get what he was trying to say. And how he was dressed today, man. He wasn't too bad, but had kind of ripped jeans and t-shirt. I was but you never know. That could have been an angel unawares. I don't know. But like I said, you don't look that you don't judge not according to appearance in Sirach 11:2. Those things of that nature. But I want to get into that as far as even in the word, in the faith, man, because I having ephod and even this and even that, the best garments, armbands, man, that doesn't really mean nothing, man, honestly. And I'm not, and don't let me do not get me, do not what you call them, don't get it twisted, because I'm not casting aspersions on brothers or even sisters who are for that man who wear those, because I was at the Mike Miles Royal Gathering. Some they had garments on, and it was all love there. So it's not. I'm not saying that too, because you can wear those things and still be righteous and spiritual and still be good. I'm not saying that, man, because no, and I'm not saying to castigate, because that's just part of our customs are that was part of our heritage. That's part of cousin how we dress like that. Me personally, I just wouldn't. But if somebody wears that, I mean, that's by all means. I mean, but my thing is with that. I don't know. I have my thing with that. Is 'cause sometimes, like our people are like, when we're trying to reach our people. Sometimes our people are kind of like carnal by nature. Even still, like beforehand, like this is me. I'm speaking as a man. Even like beforehand, like I came in His word. If you kind of like say if you didn't understand the word or didn't come into knowledge, didn't come into faith yet, you gonna look at somebody like that's why they make fun of it. Some jokes is funny like y'all dress like the Power Rangers and stuff like that. Like all right, some jokes is funny, but like you said, those are people we're trying to reach. So like when we come off doing that, it's like and well when you kind of do that, sometimes it won't be seem as relatable. But if you do it by all means, I'm saying from my perspective, I'm not knocking that. I don't really have nothing wrong. There's nothing really wrong with that. I don't even like have an issue with that, but I'm just saying. But there's nothing wrong with wearing garment or something like that. But my point is that's not what the Most High is like really looking for at the end of the day. I'm gonna read this in Judges chapter 17, real quick. It says this man Micah had a shrine and made an ephod and the teraphim and installed one of his sons to be his priest. So here's just the account with Micah. This man he was an idolater. He had he lived in Ephraim. He had a house full of idols. Then he gets a Levite to become his priest, and he thought he was good because of that, man. But he was but he had the ephod. He had the Levitical priest. I think he was Levite. I'm not sure, but he had all that stuff on. But it didn't matter because he was wicked at the end of the day, man. Because let me get this in Second Edges real quick, because yeah, because that stuff don't matter, man. Because that's why. And me personally too. Let me back up on this too because I wear like my friends just sometimes like on occasion. It gotta be on occasion like because that's like to y'all first that's coming in the faith in the word. Like don't be worried about like the fringe police per se, man. Yeah, just don't worry about that too much because it happened to me only a few times, but I just gotta realize that but to y'all that's coming or that's in like yeah, don't worry about that stuff, man. That's just like it's crazy because like when people do that, it's like damn, like it's like we're missing like the point because Yahushua took the Matthew 23. He even other scriptures, even the prophets, they give you the totally opposite. They just like because that actually self this too. Like when it comes to that stuff, that nature too. Like Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. Like Joseph, even our 12 patriarchs, even like Joseph's brothers, like it's not on record. Actually, like I touched on in the video a while back, like why do you think what we leave out in part of this too is that when the Joseph brothers came and came to Egypt, they couldn't recognize them because also too because not only the Egyptians were dark skinned and it's like the Israelites we're people of color, we're dark skinned people as well, so we're the people are descendants of the book as well. But that's the part. But what's being part is left out is that part you got to put like read between lines. Joseph probably had on Egyptian stuff, some Egyptian attire, stuff like that. So it's nothing new on the sun, no different today than like how like how we dress or how like I might dress or how another brother dress. It's like no different. But the key part is to that, and the main thing is that was the Most High was with Joseph. And the Most High was like the Most High put Joseph in that position. Man, Joseph's righteousness got him that. It's not with even though the fringes thing wasn't it wasn't there. Well. Yeah, it wasn't there. I mean, it wasn't like time. It's more like after, like that was kind of added to the law, but you never know. It could have been, but it's not nowhere in there recorded. Like Noah, Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, or even this wasn't recorded in there. But I say that to say, that was his. It was his righteousness. Actually, let's get this Isaiah 11 because it's right quick. So I was about to get Second Esdras real quick, but let's go here. But I just want to focus on in Judges. Like he had, like this guy was an idolater. He had an ephod on, and he worshipped in a teraphim. And I think I just looked up what teraphim is. It was like a household full of gods. So it's like so he had an ephod on, but he was worshiping other gods. So this is really profaning the Most High's name. That's really blaspheming His name, because what in the law it says what don't disrespect any objects that's associated with Yahweh with the Most High's name. Don't just disrespect those. So That's why a lot of times, that's why on the Ark of the Covenant was stolen, the Most High really got those. Yeah, he really was. He slid on them Philistines like that because it was like, listen, that belongs to me. That's like, you disrespecting me. He said, listen, he didn't bring no army, he didn't need us. He got the victory himself. He never needed anybody. Most High gets the victory himself, but he did it himself. He destroyed them. He destroyed Dagon and all that stuff. So yeah, don't. That's what that would really put. Even in the Maccabees, I forget what account. What happened with that? Oh my gosh, I don't forget the count Maccabees. There was something similar to that, and the Most High Himself, He sent the angel or something. Yeah, He sent the angel, like Himself to do that. Don't ever disrespect things that's attached to the Most High, objects that's attached to the Most High, man. But let's get this Isaiah 11 real quick. Let's get Isaiah. Then I'm gonna hit second Esdras and. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 5. It says, and righteousness shall be the girdle of his loins, and faithfulness the girdle of his reins. So yeah, man, righteousness is your clothing. Let's get this second Esdras. Just another one, 2. Second Esdras 2 and 45. It says, and he answered and said unto me, these be they that put off the mortal clothing and put on the immortal, and confess the name of Yahweh, and they are crowned and receive palms. So yeah, man. So also too, it's about putting on the mortal clothing. And what that mortal clothing, the inward man, that mortal clothing. Actually, that's Song of Solomon. But yeah, exactly. That's what that is. Put on the cloak and the garments of righteousness on, because it's spiritual, man. It's just Song of Solomon chapter 5 and 3 says, I put off my coat, how shall I put it on? I have washed my feet, how shall I defile them? Yeah, exactly. So it's not talking about the actual coat, it's talking about that coat of righteousness, man. Yeah, exactly. That girdle and that coat, the cloth of righteousness, man. The clothes of righteousness, man. And that immortal clothing, man. That's what it is. 'Cause that's what's going into renewing the mind, killing off the old man. That's what Solomon even was conveying that. But also too, I wanted to get this too because this is the reason why I even did this, because it's kind of lined up. I want to give all glory to the Most High, because I just read because I'm about to go into something else. I just read I was scrolling online on a Facebook post, and that's why there's nothing wrong. Let me say this too: there's nothing wrong with changing for a Hebrew name. There's nothing wrong with that, man. But the brother said, listen, y'all, can we just go back to this? I wish I could. I might just put that as a thumbnail because it's very true. Hopefully y'all can see it. But it says, he said, can we just go back to, just keeping our regular birth names? Because most of y'all ain't lining up with, with our Hebrew names. I was like, yeah, man, that's true, man. But not that I'm just saying, because when I say this stuff, the words are two-edged sword. I'm not trying to say that, I'm just so holier than thou and righteous, stuff like that. I'm just saying, because it cuts me too, man. I just had just some yesterday. I just had to, get together too. I gotta get right too, man. When I do these videos, I always say, man, it's a double-edged sword. I'm not to puff myself up, man, because I ain't nothing either. I am not nothing great either, man. I'm just a fellow brother like y'all, man. That's it, man. But so that being said, he said, listen, because most of y'all, y'all character ain't matching the Hebrew names. That's why I'm kind of and shout to elder brother Judah Mack, man, because he gave me this I said his name. I always said, but he's the one that gave me advice too. He said, be yourself, but just keep the commandments and and faith in the Most High Yahweh, man. That's it. And I mean, can of course, pursuant to Isaiah. Well, I forget when Isaiah. You can have a Hebrew name, change the Hebrew name. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not tripping on that. But that's what I'm saying, man. I'd rather until that day, the Most High actually use my actual name, man. But it's actually I went to what I'm saying. I rather me being righteous for the thing that the Most High looks at me for, man. It doesn't matter if I change my name to a Hebrew name, stuff like that. No, man. I'm just keep my regular name, man. I honestly, I shouldn't even the most important thing too is me not even telling telling people, because it's about the Most High at the end of the day. But I just happen to have my name be on here, man. And also too, but sometimes when I'm out and about, I might, just let tell people my name. Just like, because I'm a regular person, man. Just say, hey, I'm Omar. Just my name, whatever. But you know, but I say that to say, man, because like I always said this too. It was a meme too, like, but it's funny though. It's funny. It was a meme too, but it's funny. So listen, man, it was like y'all got these badass kids with biblical names. Like, stop naming y'all children Ezekiel and Jeremiah and Isaiah when they bad as hell. But it was kind of funny. But that's kind of true, man, because it's like, yeah, man, it's kind of like, one, don't profane the Most High's name. The Most High's Yahushua's name, and two, man, don't, like, like, even if I did that, because they're like, no, man, I'm not. I don't want that, man. I want the, like, those are like, our forefathers, man. Like, they had those. That's their actual, like, names, man. It says actually, no, let me grab this, man. Those are great men, man. So also too, man, you just trying to be your own, make a name for yourself, man. Get that name written in heaven for you, get that name written in heaven, man. But this by being you, man. There's nothing wrong with changing your name to those things, because it's actually more of a, I get it, more of a, you're honoring them too, and it's kind of both deals. But me, I'm on the other side. I was like, listen, man, I don't even want that, man. I just want, it's cool. Just call me my regular name. But if you do want to change your Hebrew name or name, there's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, it's just like, Ecclesiastes chapter 44:1 says, "Let us now praise famous men and our fathers that begat us." So yeah, man, but yeah, man. I said to say, man, there's nothing wrong with changing your name or getting a Hebrew name, things of that nature. But but it's all of really being because you can, man. I could change my name to Hezekiah Yakaniah Ben Yahweh or stuff like that. And if I'm evil and wicked as hell, it don't matter, man. So you could, like, the Most High is really not on that type of time, man. He's on, like, he rather listen, man. I'd rather give you your name from your captivity, your regular name, but you do what I command. You don't have to do this whole what's being popular, what it means to be that, man. Because actually, shoot, and speaking of that, man, there's nothing wrong with those regular names, because most of those things, like, most of those things most of our forefathers, they just have regular names too. Like, they had their names there, captivities too. I mean, sometimes I know in Daniel, when they got their name changed, it's like, damn, that's crazy. Like, for somebody looking in the face, okay, your name is this, your name is that, your name is that, but still, it didn't matter at the end of the day, because their righteousness is smoke for them, man. So that's what it is, man. So, all right, I don't really mean to ramble too much, but yeah, man, that's really, it is what it is, man, about that, man. But it's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with, when I say these things, man, it's not a shot at nobody, ain't nothing wrong. It's nothing wrong with none of that stuff, because, man, listen, like wearing garments or like getting your name changed or something like that. But I'm just saying, my point is, listen, that's not that's not what really what the Most High is looking for at the end of the day. That's not really the end goal. That's not really, like, what the Most High is paying attention to. Because actually, and it's too. I said this too, because sometimes if you don't have those things, and that's what I noticed too in the word sometimes from afar off, because I kind of do what Thessalonians says. I kind of, what's that in Thessalonians I was reading? Like, kind of do what you do, just worship the Lord and keep minding business, and just, like, build with the brothers or sisters that and kind of mind your business. But but I have noticed in my experience in this, but is that if you're not, like, you don't look down on people, man. Don't look down on people, because they're not doing things the way you would do it. Pretty much, they're not, they're not, kind of like how shall I say, salute your brother only, but they won't salute them, or to treat them with love. Not just showing you don't. It says, "Oh, no man, nothing but to love anybody." You're supposed to love each other, man. No matter what there is, what it is, like, what the doctrine is, or whatever it is. Or show love to them, but what they believe, what their stances is, supposed to show love to them. Because they don't look like what we look like. Because, like, that's why I mentioned the fringe police or other things. Or you might not have you might still call yourself by your regular name, or you don't have, like, call yourself a Hebrew name, or like this and that. or like, you know, sometimes they might just act funny towards you, or acting standoffish. Okay, this person not wearing fringes, or he not doing the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. They're not doing that. So it's like, okay, I'm kind of looking at you different. No, man, the Yahweh Shah didn't teach it. The Most High did not command that. The Most High is not pleased with that, man. So listen, man, like, you know, actually, let me get this in Luke 15 real quick, man, because this is the point. That's why it's important not to judge off of the appearance. Because what did the Most High say to Samuel when he was crying David? Because Samuel was going off of what he kind of what he thought was going to be. Okay, this guy be. Listen, Most High said, listen, I don't see as man sees. But Luke 15, this is the point. He says, okay, where's that? Yeah, okay, yeah. Like Luke 15 verse 10, likewise I say unto you, there is joy in the presence of the angels of Yahweh over one sinner that repenteth. So yeah, man, that's what all that matters, man. So no matter how somebody's dressed, somebody, like, you know, because we all coming from different walks of life, man. That's what's so beautiful. That's what's so beautiful about the Most High, man. Yahweh Shah, they brought people all from walks of life, man. From this, man, just to seek Him, man. That's because you meet people from different backgrounds, or might similar backgrounds or different stories, man. You know, this is beautiful, man, because it's like, that's why, like, shout out to the brothers, like, you know, on here, some of your brothers that, like, you know, that you know, we contacted, you know, stuff like that. Y'all come from different walks of life and different places or stuff like that, man. So that's all it's about, man. It's not like, okay, this person doesn't, like, you know, talk and walk and act like us, so, like, you know, so yeah, man, we ain't really messing with them. No, that's the Most High and Yahushua never commanded. They actually commanded the opposite, man. So, you don't say I'm of Paul, I'm of Apollos, I'm of this, I'm of that, man. No, man, because it's not like you're that's not what it's about. You're not going off of what, you know, what we think that what the worship of the Lord should be, and what the praise and, you know, the work of the Most High should be. It's all different offices, different bodies, man, different personality types, man. That's why it's, you know. Actually, let me get this to me. I know I keep going, but yeah, man. Cause shout out to this, cause the best advice I got, man. Um. Yeah. Let me get rid of this. Let that life be true. Let's grab it. I want that. Let that life be true. Okay. I think it's 5. Yeah. It says, Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 5 and 11. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. It says, let thy life be sincere. So yeah, man, actually just be yourself. Just have the faith in the Most High Yahweh, trying to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. That's really it, man. It's all that other extra stuff, man. You don't need a bunch of, like, you know, catchphrases, or, you know, gotta do this and that. No, man, you could just be regular, because that's why I mentioned earlier, man, because that's why, like, you know, this, like, you know, when you mention somebody, like, you know, you know, you in the word and the knowledge and the faith, or that, you know, you're an Israelite person, you're an Israelite, or, you know, people, like, look at you because, like, you know, because it's like sometimes that's how I go into importance of our conduct, you know, because it's like it could be off-putting to people, man. But if you read, because that's what made Yahweh Shah so great. He came as, like, you know, he was real, man. He said, listen, man, I'm just going to speak to you how I'm going to speak to him. That's like Prophet says, as the water face, so face to face, man, I'm going to be myself. I'm comfortable with myself, man. I'm just going to be, like, you know, even so, I had some insecurity, stuff like that I need to work out, man. I need some things to do. Like I said, it's a double-edged sword. I still have things I need to work on and just purge out, man. And like John 5:41 says, man, no honor, esteem from men. Don't worry about that. But also, too, man, it's just that he came off as a regular person. Like, he really went door to door, face to face with these people. He didn't have to, like, do a whole, like, you know, routine or something like that. No, man, just be yourself, man. That's it. But have faith in the Most High, in the Son, and your house shot, and keep the law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's it, man. But other than that, man, you be a regular person, man. Like, you know, just, it's all good, man. So yeah, that's it, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. So hopefully y'all have a good day. So peace.